Hi, this is Alex from devstories.eu. Microsoft Copilot Studio, Episode 2 of 15. Usually, building a conversational flow means dragging nodes onto a canvas, manually wiring up logic trees, and guessing every possible trigger phrase your end user might type. But what if you could just tell an AI exactly what you want to build and let it generate the structural logic for you? This mechanism is called AI-based agent authoring. It is critical to distinguish this from runtime AI behavior. Developers often confuse generative AI at build time with generative AI at runtime. Runtime is when a live user asks a question and the agent dynamically generates an answer using an external knowledge base. Build time authoring is completely different. This is when you use an AI assistant inside the studio to construct the static framework of the agent itself. You start in the authoring canvas. Instead of clicking to add individual elements, you interact with the Copilot authoring pane. Suppose you need a flow to handle hardware returns. You type out a plain English description requesting a topic that asks the user for their order number, checks if the item is a laptop or a mobile device, and then provides the correct return shipping address based on the equipment type. When you submit that prompt, the natural language understanding model processes your instructions and maps them directly to the internal node schema of Copilot Studio. It automatically generates a set of diverse trigger phrases that a real user might say to initiate this specific flow. It places a question node onto the canvas to capture the order number and assigns a variable to it. It establishes a condition node to branch the logic between a laptop and a mobile device. It then populates the final message nodes with placeholder return addresses. The entire skeleton of the topic appears on your screen instantly. Here is the key insight. This authoring process is strictly iterative. You are not forced to accept the initial generation as a final product. If you look at the generated flow and realize you need to capture the date of purchase, you do not have to manually break the connections and insert a new node. You simply tell the authoring copilot to add a question asking for the purchase date right before it asks for the order number. The underlying model analyzes the current state of your canvas, understands the sequential insertion point, and safely modifies the flow. Because the AI translates natural language directly into standard Copilot Studio components, you retain complete architectural control. The generated nodes are not black boxes. They are exactly the same elements you would have created manually. You can click into the condition branches, adjust the variable types, or rewrite the prompt text by hand. The language model simply handles the mechanical assembly of the canvas. The true power of AI-based authoring is not that it writes flawless conversational flows on the first try, but that it transforms the slow mechanical process of node wiring into a rapid dialogue about business intent. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you picked up something new.